Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy SpenzDaGhost, aka BTA Spins in the build. Back with another reaction video, man. Today we're gonna be reacting to the 6 most disturbing forged encounters caught on camera. Alright. But before we hop into that, you know what I'm saying? We pushing 100 subscribers. We 60 away. I know that seems like a lot, but it ain't. But it is to some. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to say, you know what I'm saying, I appreciate each and every one of y'all new subscribers, even the ones who've been rocking with me for I don't know how long, since day one. You know what I'm saying? Everybody welcome. You feel me? But yeah, man, go ahead and like the video, subscribe if you new, and so go ahead and hop straight into this shit.
In January 2015, a group of New Zealand film students were recording outside their school at Auckland's Parnell railway station.
Okay.
The footage you're seeing now was recorded by a student named Chris Muir. For a few minutes, Chris and his friends were messing around and having fun as they filmed. But that's when the group spotted a man and a woman wearing creepy white masks.
Okay, off the rip, I'm sorry, I gotta do it to him. It has to happen. I can't just be sitting there and letting them prowl upon us when I'm having fun with my friends. No.
Masks hiding in the tall grass next to the station and staring ominously at the camera.
Oh hell no! I would have instantly been hitting feet up out of there. Look at their ass, man. What the hell is they some? What they call them, mimes?
As it was later revealed, Chris and his buddies first thought that the masked people were probably pranksters from the school trying to creep them out, which is why they can be heard laughing throughout the footage.
You feel me?
However, the students later confessed that it was more so nervous laughter and that they were actually pretty terrified during the encounter. Disturbingly, looking at the footage, they noticed—
Hey man, what I said in my last video, man, or another video that I recorded, but I remember saying, dog, people scare me. They do. You never know what's going up here, bro. You never know what's going on up here with anybody.
Noticed that the couple appeared to be armed. In some of the clips, it looks like one of them is holding a pistol.
Nope. Nope. Soon as I see it, out. I'm out of there. Especially if I'm defenseless too. Me and my friends look at each other one time. That's the signal to leave, bro. We know. We know.
Where's the other one? Where's the other one? I don't see him.
As soon as the suspects got a little too close for comfort, the group ran back to the main road, after which they reportedly saw a police chopper approaching the area of the incident. It's not entirely clear who called the cops that day, but based on my research, this wasn't the first time the couple had harassed the public with their creepy masks and weapons. Earlier that week, they had terrorized a woman at Auckland's Domain Park, but left before the police were able to arrest them. When the cops arrived at the train station, Chris and his friends gave them the report, after which the Auckland Police Department uploaded a Facebook post where they urged the suspects to come forward and warned civilians to stay far away from the masked couple if they saw them. They also cautioned that if they saw someone carrying what appeared to be a weapon, they had no way of knowing if the weapon was real or fake and would be forced to approach the situation as if it were real. Shortly after that, the suspects reportedly came forward to talk to the cops. Throughout the investigation, the authorities didn't release a whole lot of information to the public about who these people were, whether their weapons were real, or what their intent.
Why would they not do that? Don't you think the public would like to know who these hooligans are, bruh? Huh? So they can literally stay the entire fuck away from them if they need to? I'm sorry for my language, but why the hell the police be doing that, bro?
Intentions were. But
I never understood
one thing we know
that
for sure is that this wasn't just an innocent prank. In fact, when a lot of people online started accusing the students of staging a prank just to get attention, a spokesperson from the school came forward to clarify that the masked suspects had nothing to do with the institute. According to an article from Vice, a police spokesperson later confirmed that the weapons were fake. But I wasn't able to find any official confirmation of this, and to this day, not a lot of people know who the suspects were or why they were terrorizing the public for no reason. Whatever the case,
and I'm gonna stop pausing it, but they better be lucky they came across the right group of people, bro. The right ones, bro. Cause I'm telling you, it just takes the wrong one. The wrong one. Your ass is grass, fam.
it's a good thing Chris and his friends were able to get away before things took a turn for the worse. Near the base of Mount Fuji in Japan lies a forest that's known among the locals as the Sea of Trees. Interestingly, the entire forest grew out of a 30 square kilometer patch of hardened lava that was laid down by the last major eruption of Mount Fuji.
Okay.
A little more disturbingly, over the years, the Sea of Trees has become known as a place where people go to take their own lives.
What?
And if you venture major eruption of Mount Fuji. A little more disturbingly though, over the years, the Sea of Trees has become known as a place where people go to take their own lives.
Alright, that's another place I'm going to be avoiding.
And if you venture far enough into the forest, it's not uncommon at all to find a body.
I'm standing on that. I'm standing on that.
Near the entrance of the forest, a sign written in Japanese reads, "Quietly think once more about your parents, siblings, and children. Please don't suffer alone, and first reach out." In July 2017, urban explorer
At least they trying to
Burbax ventured into the forest to see what he'd find, walking his viewers through his entire journey into the Sea of Trees.
I'm sorry.
But even though the video starts out tame enough, just a few minutes into his exploration, the uploader comes across an abandoned bike, and that's when things get a little disturbing.
I'm only a few meters away from the road right now, but I've already found an abandoned bike. It's actually a pretty nice bike. Let's take a look at it.
Brand new. You look air in there,
here a long time. What do we got in here? And
is that a tag? Oh, that's for a knife.
I think I've just found some kind of note in a bag. It says,
"Hey, oh, he know. I can't read this, but if he can read it before I even ask y'all, I'm gonna let him see. I'm gonna see if he can read it.
1211. I can't quite make out. I think this is somebody's name just here, and I'm not sure what this means.
Okay, he doesn't know. By the grace of God, if I have any Japanese viewers out there, I want to know what this means. All right, and let me move my cam so you can pause it so you can see the whole thing real quick. But if you can read this, please let me know.
Can't quite make out. I think this is somebody's name just here, and I'm not sure what this means.
On top of the bike, Burbex finds an empty piece of packaging for a kitchen knife, and a few minutes later, he comes across a note written on a plastic bag. The note translates to 1211 verified, Fuji Yoshida Police Station verified, meaning it's likely evidence of someone who abandoned their stuff.
Never mind, I don't need your help anymore, sorry.
To take their own life in the forest, confirmed by the local police station. It's incredibly haunting to think how many lives have been lost in that forest over the years, and even more disturbing to think that any random passerby could easily find the body while exploring the terrain.
And like I said in another previous video, man, offing yourself is never the answer. At all, bro. It's never the answer to any situation. I don't give a f how bad it is. Doing that to yourself is like the most unforgivable thing you could ever do. For really you, your family, bro. Like, yeah, they gonna be hurting this shit, but honestly, bro, you're only hurting yourself. To keep it a whole band, bro. It's gonna get better for you, man. You know what I'm saying? Dark days don't last for long, and I'm not finna sit here. Yep. So, I'm sorry.
Over the years, the Japanese government has implemented several measures, such as placing security cameras near the entrance to track those who walk inside, as well as training volunteers to talk to the visitors who are thinking of taking their lives. Still, this hasn't stopped people from following through with it, and the fact that the media has really played a big part in sensationalizing the forest in recent years hasn't helped either. In early 2023, a man named David Meredith was taking his usual evening stroll through his neighborhood in Red Deer, Canada, when he suddenly saw a bull moose eating next to a tree. Hoping to catch a better glimpse, he hid behind the tree to watch. And that's when the moose turned around and started charging at him. To understand how incredibly dangerous this is, keep in mind that an adult male moose can run faster than 35 miles per hour, which is almost twice as fast as the max speed for the average human male.
Damn.
Even though moose aren't generally aggressive, they can easily trample and kill a human if they feel threatened, which is probably what happened here.
See them big
Fearing
ass
for his life, David
antlers on
hoisted
his
himself
head,
up
fool.
the tree next to him to avoid getting stabbed by the moose's antlers.
He just ran me up a tree.
Like a cat. Yeah, you might be boy. Why are you out at this
As
time
soon
of
as
night
he's out of the
anyway?
moose's reach, he started recording. For about 30 seconds, the moose just stares at David, and you can hear the uploader's nervous breathing as he waits for the moose to leave. But shortly after, the moose starts charging back and forth with its head down, which is a clear sign that it's stressed and would probably trample David if he were to come down or fall from the tree.
Moose get possessed by a damn bear or something? What the fuck? That's the most aggressive moose I've ever seen in my life.
Based on what he mentioned to the news station that interviewed him a couple of days later, David stayed in the tree for over 10 minutes waiting for the moose to leave him alone. When asked how he climbed up the tree, he demonstrated how he pulled himself up by a flimsy-looking branch, which is honestly one of the most concerning parts of this whole situation.
If that motherfucker was to snap, GG's, David. You're out of there.
Branch breaks, and David would have been at the mercy of a very angry moose and might not have lived to tell the tale. Luckily, after seeing that David wasn't coming down, the moose finally gave up and ran off, thanks to which the uploader was able to come down safely after waiting it out for around an extra half hour.
And he out
In
there
February
alone.
2018,
Ain't nobody
a
out there to
named
help
Greg
him.
Harris uploaded a GoPro video of himself riding his ATV on an unnamed trail. For the first few seconds, the footage shows pretty much exactly what you'd expect from this kind of upload. But in the blink of an eye, something extremely disturbing interrupts Greg's ATV ride.
What the hell just happened? Okay, it looked like he almost fell, but don't tell me something like tried to push the nigga off to his four-wheeler, bro. Cause it looked like he almost fell, bro.
Something extremely disturbing interrupts Greg's ATV ride.
It looked like nigga lost his balance or something. You see what I'm saying? I see his leg go up. He checking his face like something hit him.
If you didn't catch it, someone had set up a metal wire between the two trees, which got caught in the uploader's helmet and forced him to stop. It's pretty disturbing to think that if Greg hadn't been so lucky, he could have been decapitated by the wire. Fortunately, as mentioned in the video description, his speed, along with the wire hitting his helmet instead of his neck, caused it to break as he passed through it. It might seem shocking that anyone would even think of doing something as incredibly evil as setting up a lethal booby trap in the middle of an ATV trail, but sadly, it's actually pretty common in the dirt bike and ATV community. Sometimes these wires are set up by people trying to keep bikers off their property. Others are set up by psychos who get irritated by the noise and decide to use violence to fix the issue. And the rest are set up by people who are just messed up in the head and want to bring harm to others for no reason. In this case, it's impossible to tell who was responsible for setting up the trap. This is just one of those videos where if the wire was set up just slightly lower, the accident could have easily been fatal. Luckily, he was able to walk away with minimal injuries, and he used his video as a way to warn others to watch out for these kinds of traps, especially when riding through trees. Back in the summer of 2014, a man named Chris was biking in the mountains near Fernie, British Columbia when he...
One thing about me, I can't be in the mountains alone, bro. I need at least 2 other people with me, bro. One person not enough. Let's take y'all to it. Let me say, y'all close y'all eyes. I don't want y'all to picture just walking in the forest, bro. Straight trees, narrow ass trails. You know what I'm saying? You either got a bike, or you either got an ATV or 4-wheeler, or you on feet. More than likely, your ass on feet. Okay. Let's say it's you, two other people that you know. All right, brother. The amount of possibilities of things that's out in the forest, bro. People, wild animals. Okay. Unknown people. More people. People could be out there. A lot of people like to hike. You know what I'm saying? Camp for a few days, for like, you know, a weekend or so with their family. Take a little family vacate to the cabins or whatnot. That's cool to see normal people out there. Now, when you get to seeing people like the first people we seen in this video, it's time to leave. We not camping. We not finna walk this trail. I don't give a fuck if it's broad daylight. We finna go find somewhere else to hike for the weekend or the day. Y'all tripping.
He suddenly noticed what appeared to be an animal approaching him in the tall grass. Immediately, he realized it was a mountain lion, and that's when he started recording.
Where?
I don't know if you can see it, but there's a mountain lion.
I can't even see it.
in the grass.
I would have died, bro. Sorry.
He's
I'm
actually
definitely
coming towards
hitting him
me.
with that 27.
At first, it's kind of hard to see where exactly the animal is, but as Chris
Oh, I see it. You see it right here? I think this is it right here. Y'all see it? I don't know if y'all can really tell because it's, you know what I'm saying, but the more he
He's
moves,
actually coming towards me.
y'all
At
see
first,
it?
it's kind of hard to see where exactly the animal is.
Right here.
But as Chris walks towards the trail, you can see it emerging from the grass coming closer.
I didn't see that at first. That nigga has a... Y'all see why I wear glasses now, bro. I can't see nothing. Even with these motherfuckers on, bro. I guarantee you this man does not wear glasses, bro. And I can't even see him. And he has very, very good eyesight. Because I would have never saw that. Let alone hear it. And I have great hearing.
That is a mountain lion. And he's stalking me.
Where you strapped, fam?
Even though mountain lion sightings are rare, they have been known to attack people in certain situations. And let's just say, if you see one stalking you in the tall grass, slowly approaching as it stares you down, you can be pretty certain that you're in danger.
A lot of danger.
About 2 minutes into the footage, the lion starts walking a little faster, and Chris does the one thing you never do with a mountain lion by turning his back and starting to run.
Yeah, he panicked.
Hey, Mr. Mountain Lion. How are you doing? Nice to see you.
Bro, you better pull that motherfucker. Bra 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 bra. Yeah, pull
Nice
that
to see
job.
you. I am much bigger than you.
Yeah, but that motherfucker is way stronger than you, buddy.
Over the next couple of minutes, Chris
Size does not matter, fam. If you haven't noticed how strong fucking any big cat is in general, come on, man. I know you learned this in school, fam.
tries to get the animal to go away, but it only walks around him and continues to stalk him, staring him down in the tall grass near the entrance to the woods. A couple of minutes later, the uploader manages to take a few steps toward the main trail back to his car, but he doesn't get too far before the mountain lion cuts him off again.
Stay back. Stay there.
It's not gonna listen, buddy. That is a wild animal. Now, if you pull out that 4.5,
I'm not afraid of you.
yes, you are.
Fortunately, after a few moments of tension, the mountain lion turns around and disappears into the trees. Being in a position like that has to be downright terrifying, especially when you consider that the only reason the lion didn't attack was because it didn't want to. And had it felt more threatened, it easily could have done some serious damage. Thankfully, it was just a close call and Chris was able to walk away from the terrifying encounter unharmed. In March 2019, a 5-year-old girl from Fairlawn, New Jersey was playing with her friends near a creek in a wooded area behind their home right off Route 208.
Okay.
This was an area the family knew very well, as they'd been living there for 13 years, and the girl's father, Dave Kuroda, and his wife felt completely safe letting their kid play in the woods behind their house. But at some point during that particular afternoon, the girl came across a pile of clothing in the woods, after which she immediately ran back to tell her dad what she had found. Strangely, the clothes appeared to have been cut off a person's body, and there were suspicious red stains all over the tattered, shredded outfit. After confirming the bundle consisted only of women's clothing, Dave called the Bergen County Sheriff's Office and reported the incident, feeling like it was just too out of the ordinary for a random pile of cut-up clothes to appear near the entrance of the woods so close to his home. Even though this was the first time their daughter saw the clothes, it appeared they had been in the woods for several months, which explains some of the excessive wear and tear, but not the suspicious cuts and stains all over the outfit. Immediately, Fairlawn police started asking the public if they could identify the clothes, hoping that it was just a prank rather than something more sinister. Unfortunately, nobody came forward, and until the clothes can be linked to some sort of crime or to a victim, they can't be accepted for testing by the police department.
Damn.
To this day, the cops from the Fairlawn Police Department haven't been able to match the clothing to anyone in particular. And at this point, all we can do is...
So nobody has anybody in their family missing? Like, somebody that you ain't seen in a couple months, heard from in a few months? Like, nobody, bro? Like, that's kind of sketchy.
Hope that whoever those clothes belonged to did not come to the harrowing fate that the dark reddish stains imply.
Well, I'll give this video probably like a solid 6 out of 10. It ain't really disturbed me as much as some other videos I've seen. So if y'all know, like, you know what I'm saying, a link to a scarier video or videos that y'all want me to react to, y'all can go ahead and send that to my Discord, and send it to my Discord, and I'll react to it live on stream when next time I go live on Twitch. That sound like a good plan to y'all? Cause that way, that give y'all a better chance to interact with me when I'm not doing videos for YouTube and shit. But if you made it to the end of the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. I'm gonna try to do a double upload sometime this week. It might not be today, but you know what I'm saying? As always, man, I appreciate y'all for everything that y'all do and for rocking with me. And until next time, man, it's your boy BTA Spence signing up off this bitch, man. Peace.